So many options, guys. Ooh.
Oh. What the?
I know, right? He's like about to shit his pants.
And she still screws it up?
Yeah, because apparently, look at that. That was like a full longer second. And then this is what I'm talking about right here.
Yeah.
They're not going to show it in the game, obviously.
Well, yeah, because they want to keep that, T rating.
But look at that.
How?
In the show and in the thing, he literally just pierced her chest. And he ripped it out like that, which means she should be dead.
Yeah, but it's one piece.
And it's a hook, like you said, so it wouldn't have been a straight pull. It should have been like...
Yeah, it should have gripped and ripped a lot of stuff out, but it's One Piece. So, I mean...
Hey!
Yeah, this is pretty much how all of the chapters end.
Yay! Yay!
Where you have to fight some big bad boss.
You know, like the big bad Beetleborgs?
Yeah. Big bad Beetleborgs.
Oh, right.
I don't know the song, so...
God, I've only done like one board where I could be a Musou game, and you've handled everything else, you asshole, and I invited you onto this.
I know. It's like you should have let me go first, and you go second.
I should have, but I learned my lesson because now you're gonna have to play as Usopp. So, oh wait, no, I'm gonna have to play as Usopp too.
I said
no.
I
God,
said
Usopp is a bad character.
I told you I would take this fight for you, and you could just, play the next one, but no.
I think he's gonna introduce the Grand Fleet again after Wano, because I don't feel like they're gonna show up in Wano.
I feel like here's what's gonna happen in Wano. He's gonna, he's gonna rout Kaido because he's not gonna win, but he's gonna make Kaido leave.
Yeah, he's not gonna win, obviously. Because if we do that, then he's got to also beat Big Mom, and he's not gonna...
Yeah.
If he couldn't handle Big Mom on her...
Yeah, they're gonna leave and just not fight anymore, and then all it's gonna be is the Marines are gonna show up, or like Sabo is gonna be captured or some nonsense, and then we have to go save Sabo because we have to recycle all of our plots.
I really hope he doesn't end up like that, because that's a waste, and that is just...
We had Alabasta, and what should we do in the New World? What if we do Dressrosa, and it's just Alabasta, but with Don Flamingo instead?
I know people aren't happy with, her name's escaping me, but Momonosuke's sister, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
People apparently aren't happy with her character arc, because she was that badass Corazon... I'm sorry, not Corazon, Geisha? Yeah, she was that badass Geisha in the beginning.
She wasn't, though.
Yeah, she is.
She wasn't that badass.
No, but her personality was better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they said that was an act.
Yeah, and a lot of people apparently don't like the way Oda makes princesses anymore. Because Rebecca was kind of like that, and now Hiyori, that's her name.
Yeah, because you got a bunch of Westerners, and all Westerners want is, here. You know what?
Here we go. Get that soapbox ready.
Yeah, as a Westerner,
you tell us. Mike.
I will write you the story that they want to hear. Okay, you ready? Here's how the arc goes. Luffy comes in to save the princess. The princess isn't saved by Luffy. Instead, Luffy goes into Bondomon and she totally emasculates him by beating the boss in 2 seconds. After Luffy gets his ass beaten for 3 days straight. And then she has to demand Luffy say thank you. And then Luffy goes, "Thank you, princess, for saving me." That's exactly what they want to happen, but it's not going to. And then Nami and Robin get into a lesbian relationship.
Wow, I am so glad I opened up that worm, because, it's not like I didn't want that shit to happen. That's not like anyone was going to watch these anyway, so what's the point?
I mean, what?
Thanks, man! Really needed that confidence boost, but, fuck me, right? Yeah, John, I'm just here to vent my own opinions. We can talk about whatever the fuck we want.
No. I don't think that that's a bad thing that I've said or that it's caused.
I don't give a shit.
No, but it's the truth. That's what they want, and that's where.
How is he not dead? He's got no freaking health.
Because the water stopped.
Look there's nothing on there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, game, what the hell?
But that's how the game handles it.
I mean, Time to go flying, asshole. This was
Yeah.
a cool. This was, I think, a very cool scene in the manga and the anime when he did Storm for the very first time.
Yeah.
And he never used Storm again.
Yeah. Yeah. He has techniques and he just never uses them again.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Apparently, but you know, you're right. He uses all these techniques. He barely uses them ever again. Sometimes he'll use them if it's not a standard attack.
Yeah. Unless it's an attack that it becomes a staple for him. Like, he used to use rifle a lot. Now he just uses Red Hawk because Red Hawk's better.
Yeah, and Grizzly Magnum is stronger than Bazooka.
Yeah. And why use, whatchamacallit?
I'm falling!
He used to use Gun Pistol, now he just uses Jet Pistol.
I mean, at that point, again, you know, why wouldn't you just use the better technique?
Yeah. Well, that was a great video.
Oh, yeah.
Catch you later. Call it, that's why Marvel's failing.
Yeah! And it jumps! Marvel! Cinematic Universe! Robert Downey Jr.!
Well, did you? I mean, I don't know if you had seen that the silliness they put out there.
About what?
Their new comics. They're just
I think you and our other friend were telling me about it. Mike.
Yeah.
He was telling me about it too when we were coming back from
they're
D&D.
they're just out of touch, I'd argue. And then the other half of it is whatchamacallit. They did a brilliant thing where they made sure that there's only one person who can give out publishing rights, basically. And it's called Diamond Comics. And Diamond Comics is like, well, because of the the issues going on in the world at the time, we can't let them go out. So all the comic books are basically failing because they're like, oh no, we weren't prepared for this.
Can't you just distribute them virtually and make up the money that way with like an online subscription?
Yes, but this would destroy all the physical.
Yeah, you're right. It would destroy all the physical. Are they even comic book shops anymore? I thought those were
There
the
are.
way of the arcades.
Well, they are, but they're slowly dying, and they're slowly dying mostly because the comic book industry itself is not appealing to the consumer, and it's rather just appealing to themselves. So, like, you would think in a time period where you have the Marvel Cinematic Universe and you have, superhero movies everywhere, you would think, logically, that comics should be super booming and things like that, but they aren't because the stories that they're writing are not the same as the movies
I mean,
in quality.
I also, well, I don't read comic books. The most I'll read is my manga, but I feel like I think the writing style or the storytelling isn't what it was like when we were kids in the 90s
yeah.
growing up. Like,
Well, they've said in the past decade they've made a lot of decisions with how they're writing the comics and things like that, and it's running itself into the ground. They're chasing after what they think is popular, not what is popular. Whereas, here's the thing, you can see from East and West. The East side, like Japan and things like that, they make their books for their consumers. Like, you can, say mean things about One Piece as much as, the next person, or levy critiques against it, but Oda listens to what his fans want. He knows how the story needs to play out, or he knows what he wants to do, or he knows how to meet the expectations of what the fans want.
well, I mean, to be fair, I don't even think there's been a publication comic-wise that can even say they've been around for almost, what? Has this been almost 2 decades for One Piece, or has it only been a decade? It started in
98, so it's been almost... It's coming up to more like 3 decades at this point.
Yeah, but how many Western comics can say that they have a storyline or a continuous storyline arc that lasts that long continuously and still brings in this? I don't see a lot of Marvel games being made.
Yeah. Well, that's the other... I mean, you technically do, because you have things like X-Men that's been going on since the 60s, and they've had to reboot, but they have been telling the same consistent story since the 90s. The Avengers.
I guess I don't know, but I understand what you're saying, but I guess to me it's like it doesn't feel like it's one whole
Oh yeah,
story like One Piece or Bleach or Naruto that can last.
Well, that's I think where the issue's coming in is they've been writing these things now that you know have been going in that way. But at least like with One Piece, like I said, Oda he actually seems to care about what his fans are saying, what the people who are buying it are saying. The same thing with Shonen. They don't put like personal things that they believe or what they want in there. They put
But yeah,
the story. They care about telling you a good story.
well, I mean, let's be honest. What sense would it be for them to make a political statement about today's
About today's world or,
in a story about this?
Yeah.
You can put in like certain things that make sense, like injustices, all those other stuff that makes sense. But when you start talking
what this show handles that, because if you think about it, that went into a double cutscene. As I was saying, the Fishman Island.
How about you put that on auto, or you keep up with it, man, bro?
Yeah. There you go.
Start doing the spiel.
Yeah, the Fishman Island, and not just Fishman Island, but Fishman in general. I mean, they cover the topic of like slavery and people who've been freed from slavery and what that means. But it's not they don't hit you over the head and be like, yeah, here's what my political opinion on it is. It's like, here's this moral thing that you should be thinking about, and
Yeah.
what do you take from it? Instead, they're just like, no, we're gonna lecture you about this, that, and the other. That's Western media, not Eastern. Look at those faces.
Oh Jesus!
But yeah. What do you want? Were you alive this whole time?
Thanks, voice actor Mike.
When did you get on this ship?
Oh God.
Monkey D. Luffy. You have forgotten what you did, have you?
Oh my God. Oh my God, no. If that's what this is going to evolve into, we're just going to skip all the cutscenes and go straight to the gameplay. Because I'm personally not dealing with that on this end. This is not where you're going to flex your voice acting chops, okay, good sir?
I am an archaeologist. Let me join your crew.
Oh, Jesus.
Because as we all know, there's many things you need on your crew, but an archaeologist, top tier.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm going on an adventure. I'm going to find some ancient shit that I can't read. So I need someone who can. Alright, dog? Do you not understand what needs to happen? Why this needs to be a thing? And also, what's an archaeologist if not an assassin? Clearly, they're both the same.
Look at Harrison Ford's character. Okay, Han Solo knew so much about the ancient technologies.
Are you sure you're not talking about Indiana Jones?
I know what I'm saying. I know exactly. I know exactly where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I bet you do there, friendo.
Oh my God, I forgot that Bellamy was a thing.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I forgot that they mentioned him here. Because I didn't see this cutscene, because I skipped it in my playthrough.
Yeah, it's Jaya. Come on, man, it's the most iconic part.
But then when I got to the game, they were like, "Look, it's Big Bad Bellamy," and I was like, "Who the hell is this guy, and why have I killed him already?" But yeah, as we all know, Han Solo knew everything about the ancient Sith civilization. He also was a Jedi Master. He just, he wasn't fully certified, so he couldn't use the powers.
People never stop dreaming? Don't they? I think they screwed up his line, like,
yeah,
the day when pirates stop dreaming or something. I forget.
They reworked the lines.
This looks like it was taken directly from One Piece Pirate Warriors 3.
They probably did. They probably just upped it. Why does it have a chicken? No, I'm not gonna ask why it has a chicken on the sheep head.
Dude, I love how we just glossed over one of my favorite arcs, Skypiea.
Yep.
And now we're glossing over the fact that Aokiji shows up in Admiral, which was a big thing, and now he pretty much ramshackled the
here's the real question. Why did we skip over the Davy Pack fights.
I'm sorry, what now?
The Foxy Pirates. Why are they in
That's
the
a
game?
fever dream. Oda doesn't acknowledge that.
The Japanese love them.
And, you know, sometimes a culture, a collective of people can have the wrong opinion. It's okay. The Foxy Pirates aren't good.
Stop making the Foxy Pirates so sexy.
This isn't a thing. It's never going to be a thing, so stop making it a thing. Damn it, Japan, I told you.
I'm an adult.
The fuck?
I just saw Gale Law, so that's what I immediately went with. I'm an adult, and he was picking his ear.
Okay. All this, they don't even bother to animate Iceberg. He's still mitigated to a fucking...
Oh, you know what my favorite is? When you have to fight Bluno for the first time in the game, the most annoying thing happens. It has the bed in there, and because the bed is in there, the bed acts as terrain, and so you can get stuck trying to punch somebody across the bed, and it's impossible.
Your thing too, but also Usopp's face is like, oh no! I'm in Home Alone 10! Escape from Electric Boogaloo!
I'm just Macaulay Culkin!
Oh, we've just evolved into idiots right now. Damn.
You know who's gonna be a character because his model is already in the game?
Who?
Rebecca's dad.
He's got a model in the game? I mean, I saw him show up. Wait, how? He's got one... How? He's got one leg.
How dare you? He can handle it.
How do you make that a gameplay mechanic? Does he hobble everywhere?
I don't know. They'll figure it out.
No, they won't.
It's Japan. They got this.
Koei Tecmo's not gonna do that.